All right, so another episode of MK Collectible Cards. I am here today with my good friend Roberto. What's up, Rob? How's it going?
I'm good. How's it going?
Doing good. Thanks for jumping on a call. I'm sure you're just excited as I was to hear randomly. I was on the Facebook GPK group, and then someone posted their digital atom bomb, and I've heard about their Topps blockchain stuff before, but it was like with some of their baseball cards they were doing, and then they spit this product out like today. It went live, so then I was able to get some packs. You were able to get some packs, and we wanted to kind of share that with everybody to see what the experience is like. So, what got you into GPK back in the day when you actually collected the actual
I
cards?
think it's this was early '90s, so I probably wasn't around for the original set that came out. But I remember my brother being maybe just born, so I was 4 years old when we started collecting them. I think it's because they were just fun and goofy, um, and it was something that was inappropriate, but your parents still let you have it because a
Yeah,
lot of the cards were really raunchy and gross.
bloody. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were stickers, so you would put them on stuff. Like, so I had them all over my toy box. We didn't think about saving them in pristine condition or anything. Our goal was really just to have some fun, goofy cartoon that represented. Like, it looked like the Cabbage Patch dolls that the girls
Yep.
were getting,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like the boy version with like throw up and vomit and bugs and craziness. So I think that's why we liked it, because it was a little bit inappropriate, like Ren and Stimpy. If you go back and watch Ren and Stimpy, it's good, but it's not as good as you remember, because um, we've had shows like South Park and Family Guy that go 10, 20 steps above of
Both
anything that on Ren
too.
and
Like I
Stimpy.
can handle some stuff, but even Family Guy gets a little crazy sometimes. But I like Rick and Morty. That's been actually one of my shows. I've been really
I just got Hulu, so I started
oh
watching. I think I'm on episode 3 or 4.
good goodness gracious! I cannot wait for you to let me know how much you love that show. It really makes you question all reality. So it's pretty awesome. But so this set that they're putting out, so it's a collaboration with Garbage Pail Kids, which super iconic brand from the 1980s. Topps been around. Shoot, I don't even know how. Probably early 1900s. They've been putting out bubblegum cards, um, and GPK actually has a good documentary, 30 Years of GPK. That's something good to check out. And then they also have a cool little book on Amazon as well that kind of showcases the OS. But they did only the first release was the OS Series One,
Hmm.
and so there's only a total of 110,000 cards to be released.
How
And
many did you? How many did you get? Like 200,000?
I wish I was able to get one of their mega packs, and then an hour later I went to go do a quick video to kind of do it on YouTube to open it and record it, and then I saw the mega packs were all sold out. So apparently it was only 2,030 card mega packs, and those sold out pretty quick. And as of right now, there are only 6,739 out of 10,000 5 card standard packs available, and that's your chances of what you can get. And every pack you buy enters you in a chance to win one of the collector's edition cards, which is like a one of a kind. There's only like four of them, and then the
Hmm.
mega pack actually gave you a 1% chance. I definitely, obviously we
I
talked.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fair, because even just some of the packs I've opened already, I've gotten a couple of the sketches. So
Yeah, and the sketch cards are probably the rarest ones. Right under you got the base, Prism, sketch, and then the more collectible ones overall.
yeah, if you hit the home, they should have a little breakdown of like the type of cards that are in each pack.
Oh yeah. So this is what the base
So
looks like.
so it's like a 3D representation of the original card. Then that one has like that holographic film that we had like on all of our collector's cards back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then the sketch rendering, so it goes between the sketch and the drawing.
Actually shows one of the original sketches before the main idea, which is really cool. And then these are the collector's edition, super rare cards to look out for. And so any pack you buy, you're entered in the chance. After all the packs are sold out, then they'll actually release these collector ones. So if you bought a pack, you have a chance to win one of these, which is pretty exciting. So check it out, topsgpk.io. And I did verify, cross-verify, because to be honest with you, this website as a whole actually kind of looked a little suspect, a little, you know, spammy in itself. But you know, I went to, you know, Tops, you know, checked out GPK, blockchain, got some stories here. Actually went to the Tops website. This one right here was when they first started talking about it, from tops.com, collaborating with Wax. So it's been a long time in the making. You know, they pushed this out back in March 2nd, 2020. Man, I got so lucky just seeing it randomly in that post today, because I would have missed this. I would have missed it. And literally same day, these are probably all sold out. If not tonight, by tomorrow before noon. They're going to be gone. And that's it. They're not going to produce anymore until Series 2. So I'm interested to see, you have, you know, the people who like GPK. You have people who likes the Topps brand, but you have people in the blockchain space. They might jump on this and be a little familiar with it. But I guess it depends if, you know, how much demand there might be. I did see some chatter on some of the Facebook GPK posts, and they're like, obviously they'd rather hold the real deal. I mean, I totally get it. It makes total sense. It kind of crazy buying a digital piece of a card that you could technically duplicate, but they've found a way to, each card has its own kind of like hash rate or whatever number that's kind of pinned to it, which is cool. All the trades are pushed on the blockchain. I really do think we are kind of in that world of digital trust, where it's kind of, you know, you see, I don't play video games, but a lot of my friends do, and they have like the special gold you can get, the special items, and they're going to create some kind of multiverse. We can kind of trade it back and forth.
No, I think it's just a way, it's a way to have something you want without potentially spending thousands, right? So think about, you wanted a Garbage Pail Kids sticker when you were a kid, and you can find it here. Well, you can do it one of two ways, right? You can sign up for an account, and you can find somebody who has that card, and you can offer to buy it from them, and then you have it, right? If you want to just have it. You know, the question is, what is the value of this now? And I think it's more of just a gimmick, and it's a cool gimmick, right? And you can do this with 1,000 brands, right? They could do, you know, if you think about the WWE, a lot of people don't realize how much money they make off of their licensing, right? So they make most of their money off their TV deals, obviously, but they do a lot of licensing. Like even their like app games, a lot of them are card based, right? So if you could have a platform like this where you could go and buy your cards and trade your cards outside of the game, that's pretty valuable. The same thing like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, we kind of grew up in that last era of trading cards, or it kind of died off with us. But as we were getting older and finding value and having money that we didn't have as we were younger, you know, we were starving 20-year-olds. Now we're going back to the stuff that we liked, right? Like in my office right now, I have a WWE belt, I have a Star Wars helmet, I have a Kill Bill sword, I have a Rolex.
Epic. I love Kill Bill.
I have a lightsaber, you know, a Lucha Libre mask. Like all the shit I couldn't have as a kid, that's what I'm buying now, right? It's all little knick-knacky stuff. So I think trading cards is a good example of, look, I don't appreciate the physical card enough to want to spend $500 on a card. That's not who I am as a person. But to have a little cool little group of people who enjoy Garbage Pail Kids and potentially could trade cards or sell cards, that's going to be attractive to some people. And I think they limited their first run enough where if they sell out quickly, they're going to do the rest of the series. And people who have these series ones are going to be the people who have the series one. So if you want to collect it all, you have to figure out how to get them.
And this was the most iconic, the most sought after series. So if you're going to own any of these, Series 1 is really where you're going to probably want to be long term.
Yeah, I think they have a catalog with everything in it, right? That you can check out.
Yeah, so this catalog here only has the first series showcase, but they have like GPK websites out there that kind of show all the different series.
Because I remember when I was a kid, they were a little bit more, again, it could be I haven't seen them in forever, but they were very like risque. Like if some people look down on having Garbage Pail Kids because they were so bad.
Because the parents and the teacher and the institutions hated them. The kids loved them, and they would actually keep it like drugs. Like some parents thought their kids were on drugs, but they were just really stashing Garbage Pail Kids. So the parents threw them away. The kids hoarded them. And so you have this thing where the scarcity of the cards went down, even though they did print a lot over time since 1985. They've been garbaged, literally, and they've been losing the amount in circulation. So
yeah, plus a lot of them were stickers.
Demand so that's actually a good segue. Looking at Google Trends as well is something you can kind of keep an eye on for the search Garbage Pail Kids, and let's see what that looks like. It's really a worldwide phenomenon. They actually have Garbage Pail Kids in all different languages and stuff. So let's go back as far as we can. 2004. You see it moves in waves. Had a little boost recently, and
yeah, I think the 2005 or 6 they were going to do a movie, or they did a movie.
Oh yeah, they did. They did an old movie. This movie was. Man, you're gonna get a kick out of this because it's actually pretty damn.
Oh, I've seen this. Yes.
Yeah, I actually.
Yeah, I saw this.
It's ridiculous.
This came out. Yeah, this came out the year after I was born. So I must have got hand-me-down Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, I mean, I was born in 1985, so by the time I was like 4, most of the original series came out. I didn't even come across them until later when I kind of started getting into sports cards. Right now, looking at that, Kelly, she was mentioning they used to call her Smelly Kelly in high school because of the Garbage Pail Kids, and so she kind of took me down the rabbit hole of looking at what those were, and then I knew what they were, but I never really actually had them as a kid. So she actually kind of regrets taking me down the rabbit hole for that one, but I thought it was a good move because actually it's a highly sought after collectible, and there's a lot of demand out there for these cards, the physical ones. So I figured, I like Bitcoin, blockchain, all that stuff, and it was just kind of hand in hand. So I was just, why not take a crack, $2 at it, see what happens.
Yeah, it's I don't think it's a life-changing concept. I think it's an industry that was on the verge of death maybe 3 years ago. Right, trading cards, you'd say. There's a very niche collector base. You'd probably say the same thing about comic books maybe 15 years ago, right? In 2005, there was not very many collectors of comic books left. The young generation is gone. But again, as I wouldn't even consider our generation a comic book generation. I think it was the one before us. Did you grow up reading comic books a ton?
I did. I mainly X-Men. I had some Turok ones, but a lot of X-Men type stuff. That's when I initially started collecting cards and stuff like that.
I think we were partly spoiled because we had some of those really good adapted comic book cartoons, right? So we had like the Batman cartoon, the X-Men cartoons, where comic books, they got released, but we came from a poor family, so there was not much money, especially to get a comic book. So it was like you can watch your comic books on TV. So we never got really big into collecting. There was like a couple years here or there that we'd get a couple books, but nothing crazy. So I think this is what's good. Like you can get all the DC comic books on your iPad now. You know, you can. That's
Oh,
the way to do it.
really? Is it free of charge, or do you have to pay for a subscription for
No,
that?
they have like a subscription version, and then um, you know, they have their specials where you can buy them.
That's quite amazing right there. I never heard of that.
Yeah, so the whole geekosphere has been transformed digitally.
Hmm.
You know, anything that was of genre. Like the other day, I was looking to buy Quentin Tarantino scripts. Right, I was looking for like Pulp Fiction scripts.
Really? Wait,
Uh,
you're talking about buying scripts from a movie from when,
yeah, like the script from a movie.
and they certify them that they were like legit from the movie set and stuff?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking for. Um, as like starting a collection of that. Like all
Okay.
my favorite movies have like the scripts of them,
Okay. I like that idea.
and a lot of people sell them like, you know, just they print them out on paper and they put the fake signatures on them and they sell them for just like little bookshelf stoppers and stuff. But
Yeah. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like a legit one. I mean, it could just be a script somebody
no,
created.
like I literally found a website that had them all and I just downloaded them.
Oh, so you could print them out yourself.
Yeah.
There
So
you go. You should be selling them
yeah,
online
so
right now.
I was just thinking if I'm gonna print them or do I still want to go and get something I can put on the shelf, like
Yeah.
bound already.
Well, I want to print out. I want to print out Satoshi Nakamoto's white paper and put that on my wall. I didn't want to do that.
There you go.
That'd be legit. So, all right. So here,
Okay,
let's open up these packs. So I got
open up the
two.
packs.
I got two. I'm gonna open. You got two. You're gonna open. So let's get right to it. I'm pretty excited for this to see what happens. And here we go. Pack one, series one.
Yeah, part of me is like, do we want to keep packs? Because you know, like with collector's cards,
Yep, I
okay, let's
thought
see
I'm
what you
gonna.
got.
I would say keep a couple. Keep one pack, because even just flipping the packs, the series one packs go for a lot of money on eBay. All right, okay, nice, very
There you
cool.
go. You got two prisms.
Click on it. We got. mm, I like that one. Okay.
See, I remember this one here with the kid with the
Uh-huh.
garbage pails.
This
This one
one,
I remember a
Pinky
lot.
Sam.
Yeah, because it was so gross.
Yeah, the Oh the Horrible is actually is a newer one from I don't know if it's 1819, but it's Oh the Horribles, and it's based on like horror movies, and so some of them get pretty grotesque, but they have Freddy Krueger, they got Jason, they got all the cool Chucky in there, so I like those ones a lot. So. And then they got Disgrace of the White House, where they dig on Trump and some of the elected officials. They got the
Hmm.
Joe Exotic ones, which
Oh
holy
no!
cow! Oh my God, you guys got to see this. This is like I was able to get series one and two. These are like limited edition ones that you have to actually come to the website, shop by brand, and their website experience isn't the best.
Yeah, you see WWE right here.
Yeah, and they do that, and they're actually
Yeah,
going to do the wax
yeah,
chain, I think, as well. Do you have any of
yeah.
these branded cards actually?
I don't. I don't. Again, I'm not a big card collector anymore.
But you know who these guys
Probably.
are right here, the newer ones. You
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
up
I
on
know
them?
all of them. Yeah, yeah, I know them all.
Okay, well that's
That one they had was brand new. This happened on Sunday. That's how fast they're creating cards. It makes so much sense.
look at this. What?
This is nuts.
Toxic, exotic,
That's funny.
low
That
standard.
is great.
Telling you, man, these ones right here are money.
Where do you buy them? Oh,
You
they're
buy
sold
them
out.
straight from Top's website, and it's free. Well, they're sold out. You got
Yeah.
to buy them. They're limited runs, but once they're out, they're freaking out. But I just learned about this Topps. I didn't even know
Did you
Topps.
buy these?
I got series one and two. I should get series
Oh,
one in the mail any day, and then series two probably another month. They
you got
take
the
a while.
You got the the Joe Exotic ones.
Yep, I got them both. So I
Hilarious.
got full, and it's a full set. So I'm gonna probably send them off to get graded at PSA, get them graded first, and then send them back, and you maybe sell like the whole collection to somebody. This is like a trend. This is like a fad. I mean, you want to sell this probably within a year. I wouldn't hold them much longer than that. I mean, maybe they'd be collectible over time, which they probably will, but I don't know how iconic Joe Exotic will be long term. You know?
Well, they're going to be making a movie and a TV series where Nicolas Cage is playing Joe Exotic.
Oh shit! When's that supposed? Is that for real?
Yeah, he's doing it.
Wait,
Nicolas Cage is producing it.
Joe Exotic.
Nicolas Cage.
Get out of town. Okay, then.
Yeah, so he's never done a TV series, so this is actually a big deal for him. He's never wanted to do a TV series. He's always been considered a movie actor. And now he's saying, this is the role I need to play. So he's actually producing it. So he's putting up the money to play
Dude,
it.
that's gonna be an epic show. Well, man, this is gonna be a really damn good episode. A lot of good tidbits right there.
Okay, you got one more pack. Let's open your next pack.
Next pack, what we got here? All right, here we go. You would think they would have sound effects. Scary Carrie, nice. But oh, nice.
Oh, there you go.
Sketch card. All right. And I think got a lot of those slimy sand cards.
It's so funny that these were so freaky from when we were kids.
I like this one. Here we go. Got a sketch card. Lizard Liz. Okay, I got the other name. Parallel. Busted Bob. I like Busted Bob. Scary Carrie. How to Win Friends and Influence People. You can see she reads Andrew Carnegie. Yeah.
Yes. Let's scroll up real quick and then show us your varieties. So your variants. If you click on the variant.
So for the base cards.
So you can do it, but you can also do like, okay, let's see if you have any of the
like Series A.
Yeah, so actually scroll up and go to where it says base right now. Do like the prisms. Let's see what prisms you have. And then on the varieties, go back to both. So you can kind of see the prisms, the way they look.
You can flip them over too.
The Disgusting Eater's License.
Grouch license. And you know, they actually
cool.
They took these licenses, they actually took from another card. It was like a machine that would spit out these licenses from back in the day. And so Topps just literally took them verbatim and just did some basic updates to them and just stuck them on the back, and they ended up being a big hit, which is kind of funny. So these were just reused. It worked out good though. I like that one. Juvenile Delinquency Award. They had some pretty bad different awards here. Liar's License. Reform School. Let's see what Nasty Nick had. Permit to Stay Up Late, of course. All right. You want me to pass it on to you?
Yeah, you can. I'll take it.
There we go.
You see my screen?
Yep, perfectly.
Okay, so let's open this one.
Nice, Chili Noise, Junkie Jeff. Dead Ted! You son of a gun. You got a Dead Ted. That's one of my favorites right there. I'll trade you something for that one. Damn, I love Dead Ted.
Yeah, maybe the next video we'll do is how to do a trade on here.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's do that. That's what's up.
I like this one. This one's cool.
It's ridiculous, right?
Mm-hmm.
So bad.
It's like, you could never do this today. How on earth could you ever make a new card? It's a baby smoking cigarettes.
Just addicted to everything. Chili Millie, you got the Prism? Didn't you have the other variant of that Prism too? Or you got the sketch card, and you got
the sketch card on that one. Yeah.
You have the base. Look at that Dead Ted though. Ooh, Dead Ted's looking good. I got a PSA.
I don't.
I got a
I
PSA.
have the Liz and Sam.
Nice. And you got Green Gene
Where
on
it's
it.
like the exact same card but with different names.
Yep, that's what they would. Yeah, they did that to add more variants. Flip that bad boy over. Stupid student award. Yeah, I got a PSA 8 of that one. I got a couple of raw versions of that card. That's one I kind of look after. I look for that one.
Yeah, so I have these two sketches. And then these prisms.
I like the Cindy Looper. That's funny. And then I always like Junk Food John. Oh, you got Scary.
Yeah, so these
Scary.
are pretty cool. And then let's open this last one.
Ooh.
This reminds me when I was really into Pokemon.
Actually, I did Pokemon too. Yeah, I gotta dig those
I was
up.
a gym master.
Yeah,
I was a gym master at
Jolton
our
Joel. You
local
got
Toys
Jolton
R Us.
Joel. Creepy Carol.
Okay,
Jolton
what do we
Joel.
got? What do we got?
Another chili.
There's the base version.
Okay, so you got them all. Jolton Joel. That's a good.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a good one right there. Cindy Looper. You got a Prism? Did you already have a Prism? You got two of them?
I think I had a Prism of that one. Yeah.
Oh, maybe we trade Prism for the Looper. That's what's up then. Okay then. Then you got a good amount of base.
You know what? I wish they made these bigger. Like, because we're on a desktop here.
Yeah.
They should have made these much larger.
They might take some feedback.
They're bigger. It feels like they're bigger in the preview than they are here.
Yeah, we could probably give them some feedback. They have what's the channel? They have like a platform they use for feedback, which you might want to try. I'm sure this was just like version 1.0 to get it launched. And they want to actually have it to where you could actually trade. Yeah, show them some of the other tabs. So you got shop. How many packs we at? 6,602 left, guys.
Yeah.
Then you got your.
Yeah, so you got the home that gives you the nice breakdown of, you know, how the system works, who's making it, how many cards they're doing. They have the ownership record, so you can see who owns each card. It's kind of like a breakdown. Even though you don't have a username, like you can't choose your username, so it can't be like.
Yeah, it's still almost like you really don't own it. It's like it's tied to your computer because it puts some kind of wax chrome plugin on your browser for your what browser are you using?
I'm actually on Firefox.
Firefox? Did it have you put any kind of thing on your? No. Yeah, that's
no,
how I
just tied
wondered.
to my account.
It's like
it's just tied to your login.
But
it's tied to your login, but I think this is your.
Yeah, but the biggest thing with me is like I can't even edit an account really. So if you click on it, it's like you can't edit it. You can't like update the email. There's no. I did send an email to Tops to kind of get more clarification, but I think somehow it's just tied. But it feels like, you know, how do you feel like you have full ownership of it when it's just tied to your computer? Or like what if
I think so when you signed up, you had to sign up with an account. You couldn't just sign up with an email, right?
No, it pretty much let me do it with the email.
So when I signed up, private window. Can you still see this? Probably not, because I have it tied to here.
Yeah, no, I can't.
But when you sign up, you had a selection. But yeah, there is nothing really to change. Yeah, so you have the trade. So you can send offers to people, or you can create your wish list. So I think this is like if there's a card you want, you can put it on there, right? And people then can trade with you.
Yep. I added what I wanted to my wish list, and then I did a practice trade. I just picked some random person, and I saw like a credit card they had, and I tried to take their best card and give them like one of my worst cards. So it probably won't go through, but just a test trade.
So what did you just find? See, here's like, how do you know who you want to trade with? It's a little bit confusing. You kind of got to click through each person.
Or if you do go to the community, it shows all the latest cards that were open, so you could like click in there as well. So if you see a blasted Billy, you can click on that, follow them, maybe offer them a trade. So I guess that's one way to do it, but it's not the most efficient.
Yeah, so you can go to this person, right? Send a trade offer. Item I want to send. So let's say
You got
I
lizard
have
live. You
two of
got two
these.
lizard lives.
Okay, select. And I want this Fat Rob or something. Well, Floppy Robbie.
I actually got. Which one do you want? Slobby Robbie? I might be able to find that. I might have like a physical card of that one. I have that one. I gotta dig it up somewhere.
Send offer.
They have a Party Marty and a Sunday Party Marty and a Mardi Gras. That one's not too flattering.
Is there anything that you can do in the community section, or is it just searching for people? So like, let's say I put
search, you can follow them, you can see what they're open, you can look at their stuff. You can't open their packs, but you can see how many packs they have unopened, and you can see how many cards they got, what cards they got.
Yeah, so you can only search by this, like, I don't think it's like a hash.
It's like a, yeah, it's like a,
I don't know what it is. I'm assuming this is like your hashtag. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a blockchain community. I mean, it's definitely going to be not super easy for the average user just to kind of jump in, especially if they're just used to GPK like physical cards and they're jumping into this world. You got to have like a little technical knowledge.
Yeah, I think definitely is not for like the average person collecting these cards. I think it's finding that niche of somebody who's into Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency,
and GPK.
And the idea of the ability to trade something that is
you can't physically touch.
Semi-tangible. It's semi-tangible because a Bitcoin doesn't even have an image.
Mm-hmm.
Cryptocurrency doesn't have an image. We have an icon of what the Bitcoin logo is, or the Litecoin logo is.
Yeah.
But you don't have like a physical. Look, if this was the dollar bills, because it's physically representing a dollar bill, and you know what that is, psychologically it means something to you, right? Where I think it's going to be hard for the average person to grasp cryptocurrency because it's not physical.
Yeah.
And you don't have a visual representation of what it is.
Yeah, like I told you earlier,
it's very meta.
Almost like a GPK kind of ICO, initial coin offering, kind of feels like that a little bit, but it is 110,000.
No, I think it's a way. Yeah, I think it's more of a way to build the brand and your licensing opportunities. Because how much money did they make off of this? Right.
You figure you can do the math pretty easy on that one. So you got 2,000 packs. 2,000 packs at $25.
Yeah, 2,000 packs at $25 and 10,000 packs at $5.
So that's 50,000 for the mega packs that they made.
Yeah, and 150,000 for the other one, so it's 100,000.
Basically 100,000, which in the scheme of things, that's not that much.
No, but the question is, how much did it take to create this? And if they pick up a good amount of traffic from the people that are willing to spend money on this,
and maintain it, they're going to push
probably
out
not
more.
hard to maintain.
They're going to push out more product pretty rapidly, I imagine. But this is the
yeah. I'm assuming they're using the same back end as what they're doing the other tops. So it's a question of you're being an early adopter. So it's not super feature rich. There's really no driving factor to doing things other than the potential for a card collector to have cool cards or cards they're interested in and still having the trading experience, or for somebody to say, hey, look, if this takes off, maybe these cards will be worth $5 each and I'll make a lot of money trading cards.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so there's a little bit of the gambling aspect to it. That's fun, right? You get to buy something for $5. You don't know if it potentially is worth more. It could be worth $0, right?
And you could technically you have a chance to win a collector's edition card, a sketch card.
Yeah, so they got 10% chance of getting a sketch card. You got a 5% chance of getting the the A side rendering of the card. So it has a little gambling aspect to it, which is fun.
and the digital scarcity will hopefully the demand is more unpredictable, but that's it. That's all they're going to produce, and that's sad. And we'll have to see where the demand goes from there. So this was a fun episode. We're gonna have to do this again for sure on a whole wide range of topics, I'm sure. So thank you, Robert, for taking the time.
Yeah, thanks for doing it with me. Thank you for giving me a heads up on it. It was fun.
Yeah. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow. So
I'm sharing them on Facebook, and
yeah,
I think I'll share like one of my favorite cards on Facebook tonight and put it on Twitter and see if anybody says anything.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, good chatting with you, and I'll be talking with you tomorrow, of course. So until then, everybody, have a good night.
Bye. See you.